Welcome to the second chapter of the exhibit of First Glances, a heartwarming romance where ancient artifacts meet modern awkward flirting. Written by Nightjar. If you enjoy museum magic, slow burn tension, and unexpected connections, you're in the right place. Like and subscribe to get notified when the next chapter arrives, and don't miss a moment of the love, mystery, and sparks unfolding between the exhibits. Thanks for being part of the story. Chapter 2. Fossils and Feelings. Sparks Behind the Plesiosaur. A week later, Quinn was leading a group of third graders through the natural history wing when Nathaniel appeared again. This time by the plesiosaur skeleton. "You again," she said. "You again," he echoed. "Are you stalking me, or do you just love the scent of formaldehyde in the morning?" she said. "Neither. Coincidence, or fate wielding a clipboard?" "I came to see the new plesiosaur skeleton. It's rather elegant for a sea monster." She handed a plastic dinosaur tooth to a 6-year-old and motioned Nathaniel aside. "I'm going with stalking." "Fair. But for the record, I do appreciate plesiosaurs. Their necks are excessive in the best way." She gave him a look. "You know most people just text. I'm British. We haunt institutions where the dead are behind glass. It's much more romantic." Quinn had a weakness for anyone who used the word haunt in casual conversation. Over the next few weeks, they crossed paths again. And again. At first, she thought he must be on some oddly timed VIP tour rotation. Then she realized she was shifting her own schedule just to catch him near the Viking helmets. Nathaniel, she suspected, was rearranging time and space, and possibly staff schedules, to make their meetings feel spontaneous. They argued about Greek pottery like it was the Super Bowl. They once fake-fought in front of a janitor about whether the Triceratops deserved more respect. The janitor voted with Quinn. She made Nathaniel laugh. It sounded like a cough and a chuckle had a posh baby. He once quoted Chaucer to win an argument about the historical ethics of the display of mummies and funerary objects. She responded with an impression of a Victorian ghost offended by modern curating. One Tuesday afternoon, they ended up sharing a bench across from a diorama of a woolly mammoth migration. "Ever think they knew they were walking into extinction?" Quinn asked. "Maybe. Or maybe they just like to move forward. Even if they didn't know why." She stared at him. Was that a metaphor about relationships? He blinked. Was it? They sat in silence. Close enough to touch, neither daring to. And so, another accidental rendezvous ended. No dates. No confessions. Just stolen glances, held gazes, and shared granola bars on a bench like it was all perfectly normal. So ends Chapter 2. Quinn and Nathaniel remain suspended. In a museum where extinct creatures aren't the only things that feel a little out of time. They say love evolves, and sometimes it waits. In the quiet between glances, in the breath between shared laughter, in the warmth of hands that never quite touch. Ever found yourself caught in that in-between? Not quite friends, not quite more? Then you'll get it. Subscribe for weekly chapters, turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat between the exhibits, and tell us in the comments. Where have you felt that thin line moment? Was it in a museum, a coffee shop, or a quiet corner with a view? Stay close. Chapter 3 is coming soon. And in the next gallery, what's yet unspoken might say everything.